Sayuri, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. It isn't. I gently opened the door. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. Ha ha! Hold on, bro. Put this shit down, nigga. OD loud. Like, relax. Relax. Goddamn. Ha ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. She hit the ooh woo. She hit the ooh woo. Ooh woo. Are you thinking about ignoring me, senpai? Ooh woo. What the fuck are we? This is not gonna be scary, Nick. That's mean, Ducky D. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ducky D, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime? Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What the fuck is a NEET? In a few years because you're not used to real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? What the fuck is this? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayuri. Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the class. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice Prez. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Girl 2, seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Doki D, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute... Oh, bro's trying to max. Bro's trying to mac incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who's made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Doki D. Monica smiles sweetly. Yo, is this... What's about to happen, bruh? I feel like I'm about, what's about to happen? Is this okay for YouTube, nigga? Because I feel like this is about to get out of hand, bruh. Nothing crazy is about to happen, right? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Doki D. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Proudly. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh, I think she wants you, bro. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said. Well, maybe, but not for you know, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the convo. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best! You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Doki D, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror book. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing one to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. What the Guys, what are we fucking playing, bro? Wait, what? We've been deep in for, it feels like fucking 2 hours. Like I feel like we've been deep, what is this, bro? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Keep playing? Alright, bro. Well, all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Doki D? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Humph. Doki D. You all. I'm defenseless against all these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with those beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Ducky D, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I don't know. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuka clean up their food. Hey, Ducky D, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Heart. Raindrops. Pleasure. Waterfall. Fester. Climax. Suicide. What? Fireflies. Question. Jump. Giggle. Peaceful. Headphones. Lazy. Dream. Anime. Sweet. Prayer. Time. Fluffy. Fuck, bro. Hi again, Ducky D. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ducky D. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finally finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuka pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dekiri always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Whoa, whoa. How come? You and Ducky D can become friends too. Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. What? Wait, Sayuri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that made it up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. If it'll make me happy, it'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related to myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I open my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? It's not... Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. When is... Yo! I'm sorry. I'm getting impatient, but when is something gonna happen? Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Sayuri glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned. Seriously, Sayuri, why do you think that you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. The fuck are we watching? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh, don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner. It doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. What the fuck? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I wouldn't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Oh. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Oh, what the? This game is going to... Where's this game going? So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we write now? Yay! Ducky, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still tries a way to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Cole, what's good, bro? Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Wow. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. They go, what? I'm so sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Doki D. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences of their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Doki D. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Doki D poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. Sayuri is fiending me. Nigga, relax. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It really reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Doki D. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that really only good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Wow. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. But at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it. That was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were a little late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Nigga, everybody? Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little bit blunt. Like, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I'll need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's it. The fuck kind of whack-ass poem is this, nigga? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. No, I don't like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hi, Ducky D. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or any things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, Ducky D. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can't tell that she likes exploring. I can tell that fuck, I skipped it. Fuck it. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. What the fuck? Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I'm glancing around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Doki did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Doki D liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Doki D appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Doki D started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Doki D! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Doki D. What? Oh, wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Adding them is not unnecessary waste. You understand that, right, Doki D? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? Whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Agree with nobody. Never take sides. Natsuki! Natsuki stares at me. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Yeah, everyone is fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Doki D. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes— Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is a meaningless in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in error, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Ooh. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from my friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Ducky D! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ducky D, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Again, nigga? Unrestrained, childhood, bed, sunny, warm, vibrant, disaster, vivid, effulgent, after image, dark, lipstick, sticky, flying, fireworks, spinning, shame, destiny, lollipop, philosophy. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ducky. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really? I just want to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. She wanted me to pay for her snack. You ain't slick, bitch! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. You dirty, dirty bitch. You've been caught. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Oh, wow, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Doki to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun aside of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and I'll have to accept the retribution. Accept revolution. That still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Pwop! Did someone just get slapped? Kya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles on my desk. Ow! What was... a cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing a reaction, although... Oh, Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears the wrapper and takes a big bite. She's so good. Sayuri suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh my god. You're going through a lot. You're going through a lot over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. What the fuck? Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ducky D. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share one once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. You guys said this game was scary, bro. It's been fucking 20 minutes, bro. You guys literally said this game was fucking scary, bro. I gotta be patient. Alright, nigga, what time? I'll give this shit 10 more minutes, bro. I swear to God, bro. I chose to leave out Cyrus' mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up... It looks like everyone has already settled down. Cyrus somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ducky D. Sorry, suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Ducky to go get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Ducky D? Yep, let's go. Sorry, and I exit the club room. I follow behind. Honestly, I feel like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. I'm not sure how you make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Ducky D, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look into every direction, the once prosperous field before me is a barren wasteland. Like that, Sayuri, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You mean I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. Just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sorry, spent herself around the hallway and again. Hey, Doki D, this classroom over here is empty. Let's go. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent with time with Sayuri like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in the classroom more and more. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayuri pulls a box full of crayons. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. What the... That scared the shit out of me. Smack! Kya! Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead! Sayuri clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayuri, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayuri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayuri. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayuri slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump's starting to form as well. Man, it's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ducky D, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine. With just looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest Vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sai already likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She has one palm on the forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayuri here. I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens up the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? Let me save this shit before I do something stupid. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Ah. How hard did you hit your forehead? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up the most of the crayon, so that's good. Hey, Doki D. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would always try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Doki D, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help. This gotta be a love story, nigga. This gotta be a love story. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Doki D, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up in a college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promise. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayuri has a whimsical expression on her face. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry about Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayuri hops to her feet. Ah, she clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow her out. She puts the bangs on to hide her forehead. We make it to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing the poems. Holy shit. Sorry, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons to smack my forehead in the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Yeah, I have it right. Sayuri frantically danced around herself. I forgot all of this stuff! Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Doki. Well, Sayuri, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. Good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Sure, let me grab mine. Oh my god, we sharing poems again, nigga? Again? Doki D, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding this from me. I'm not hiding anything. Your poems are so good. Yeah. Let's go. Let's just read the poem, bruh. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Hold on. Huh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things, like cooking. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that thank you. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I can understand. I pat Sayuri's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Give me your poem. I kind of want to keep it because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayuri completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Huh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the pencil she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Ahaha. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah, I grab Sayuri's arm and help sit at her desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry. I'm sure I'll like it. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with a thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more... Yeah, alright, nigga. Alright, you're done. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this. It's crazy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Never mind. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Skip, 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 skip. Sorry, guys. I gotta skip, right? It's just... Like, they just... this dialogue looks pointless. Well, it's not... Feel what? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me. Alright. It's fucking... It's like she's dragging her on a dead weight. Oh, that was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If you weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm still supposed to show you my poem. So, it's pretty much just about spiders. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Yep, nice poem, nice poem. Nice poem. Great poem. Let's see what you've written for today. Okay. Well done, Ducky D. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming for you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to be inspiring people. More to first go a long way and write down things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see it in your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. If you'd like to read it, of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and hands me the poem. Holy shit. Yes, it's a great poem. Fucking fantastic. After all, I hadn't learned to raise my own awareness. I would probably hate myself. Holy shit. Hi again, Ducky. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you're coming with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. We'll share what you wrote for today. Here you go. Alright, pretty good. Nice. I'm not shy. I'm just teasing. It takes a lot of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Alright, so getting used to people here. Read your poem? Yeah, sure, give me your poem. This poem is kind of sad. It's even more abstract. He said it was abstract. Bro said it was abstract. That's your advice for today. Appreciate it. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if you could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it as simple. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. This game is not scary. I'm about to be done, nigga. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find? This shit feel like more of a hentai game than a fucking scary game. To find the same things that brought you in here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayuri and Monica have been trying to get good members. Keep going? Alright, bruh. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it with, alright. Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you don't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start to help everyone feel a little bit more comfy. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook. She's going to recite the poem. She's doing so well. She's reciting it so good. Everybody's like, oh my god, so good. Everybody applauds. That was so good. Are you ready to go next? I'll go next. Sayuri goes next. This poem is called Yuri. Oh. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. She shakes as she reads it. She's nervous. She keeps going, though. She's putting in effort. Her voice changes, almost like she goes so well. Oh my god. Oh my god, the poem is so good. Suddenly, she's done. She took us through a whole twist and turn. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me. So good. That was really good. Thank you for sharing. Sayuri's next. She giggled. She gets some encouragement. Good job. Good job. Nice job, Sayuri. Good poeming. Who's next? Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well go it over with. I get in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. I recite my poem. Everyone, they applaud me. I need to get better. Natsuki's going. Jump. It's a nice poem. It's a nice poem. Did you guys hear that poem? Fucking fire. Chat, did you guys hear that poem? Fucking heat, man. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. The festival's coming up, but that's all right. We'll finish planning tomorrow. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri, but I'll do it for the sake of the club. I'll do my best. Ready to go? Yep. You guys are always going together. It's adorable. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Doki. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I'll walk home with Sayuri once more, even though it's been a few days. A lot of things have already changed. Even today, Sayuri's being a little quieter than normal. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... she fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. What should I do? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The converse trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Another fucking poem. Cage Adventure. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and not picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. The club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait, said Natsuki. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have a fried... Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Fried squid is fire. Fried squid is fire. Fried squid is heat. That's a pretty thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all of you people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name. So that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event today. Okay, fine. Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri sitting in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Yeah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I wearily glance at Sayuri before turning toward everyone. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Doki, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Doki. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about her well-being. Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? Yep. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Doki D. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've been joining the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than now. You're so funny, Doki D. Have you thought of that maybe you've always seen her as a cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her so you don't have to worry about anything. All right. Monica smiles. She said to forget about it, but I already know that it won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks over to Sayuri. She talks to her. She's quiet. I sit. I'm worried about Sayuri. She's behaving weird, so I'm worried. Why do I care about her so much? All I can do is wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out the book club. Let's share our poems. Everyone is back to normal, retrieving their poems, doing the same. Monica smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayuri. My God, nigga. Oh my God. Oh, Sayuri seems upset. Sayuri said, you didn't write this poem for me, so I don't care. Probably, Yuri. Oh, Sayuri thinks I like Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Doki D. Sayuri, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yeah, I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? Okay. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri walks out the room cheerfully. So she left? This one's alright. She said yesterday was better. She wrote about the beach, guys. She wrote about the beach. Little ass, edgy ass kid. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Alright, next. Oh shit. Doki D, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving more feeling. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Really? I don't believe it. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? She nods, huh? Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? She smiles. Doki D, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just want to get to know. Cheerful people, deep thinkers. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And they don't laugh at me, they don't tease me, they don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Doki D. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Ducky. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me like any... It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. This is about to turn into a fucking porno. What has happened? I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Did you put it that way? Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. I'm done. I'm good. Great job, Yuri. Great job. Time for Monica. You underestimated me? That's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Like, unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe unhappiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging. I think Yuri likes me, bro. You're just telling me about her writing, guys. Okay, so you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Huh? Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. What? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. Ah, seems you're right. Sigh. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where'd she run out to anyway? I thought she went to pee. She went home early. Hope she's okay, seriously. All of the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down. Why is that coming from Yuri? I talked to her earlier, everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival. Natsuri's making cupcakes. Monica's gonna assemble all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will help design. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri, but anyway, that just leaves you, Ducky D. The one who is truly useless. I don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are we going to sponsor a tradition like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. If I recall, Nasri, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Doki D may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Doki D to... What are you saying? I will be extremely meticulous work. Alright, they're arguing over me. They want this D. I get it. Of course. Very well. Is that the case? Everyone looks straight at me. Wait, I'm confused. Are you serious? Why would you... No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping out with Yuri then? Yeah. Glad. I'll be So I think your assistant will be very useful. Yeah. Alright. It's not what I meant at all. Your aunt. Sayuri not here. So yes, I did pick like... I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for me today, so I guess it's time to head out. I start to follow them on the door. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange numbers? Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No. I just thought that I would be better going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I would think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press your ear for a reason. It's not like I should matter either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not literally as creative as you are. Did he? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason, the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But okay. He looked straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you, as if... I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. I leave the room. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Gotten pretty used to handling what could happen while we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I can't get my mind off it. I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. There's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a bit when she's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting. I haven't heard from Sari since she left the club. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sari said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sari's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sari before Yuri's upcoming visit, rather than asking. Shut up. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sari's house, I knock on the door before entering it. I get it, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. The house is quiet. Sari isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sari? Hi, Doki D. I sit down in her room. Sari forces a smile, but it's tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sari's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and decorations that she's had. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Uri today? Yeah, but how'd you know that? Suri had already left by the time we decided. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her, but I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Yep, there's more silence between us. Suri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really weird. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? She smiles, shaking her head. There's no, Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri, I grabbed Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Haha, Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Doki D, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Damn. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in... Damn, this is deep. Put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? I don't feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't get it, Ducky D. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand you feeling at all, sorry. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Ducky, there's nothing at all. She starts crying. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pull her in a tight embrace. Ducky D. Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Ducky D. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing this to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ducky D. Sayuri barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ducky D. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. And that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go, and she does, so I'll let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. Spend the festival together? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be fine. Nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this would be the whole one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. Then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Yeah. See you tomorrow. Alright, Yuri's coming. I can't stop thinking about Sayuri. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you? Just got here. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Yeah, I bought everything. I take Yuri to my room. Oh, it's the boom boom room. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. I would be really embarrassed for you to see my room a mess. While I do enjoy cleaning, I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. Let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I'm sorry, guys. Just let me skip, bro. Just let me skip, bro. You want me to skip? I bet. Let me skip. Bruh. Calling me weird? No response. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. All right, we're bonding. Pretty much this is just a whole bonding session, guys. It's just bonding. All right, this is just a bonding session, bro. What happened? Oh, she was red. She was getting red for some reason. It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. Feels nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze. She breathed gently half through the slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oiling giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation to my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little bit lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. It's over. So the moment's over. She picks up her brush. She moves her moments. That should do it. I made a night sky. Came out good. Awesome results. Gonna add the lettering. Not yet. Needs to dry first. That's true. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after the finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. Yep, so Yuri seems downcast. So she leaves. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door, get the fuck out my crib. Thanks for having me, no problem. Alright, bitch, move on. Alright, bitch, move on. We can do this again. We can come over, you can come over, we can go out. Come on, baby girl, we can do it all. I kind of like that about you. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. What did you say? Your theory, thoughtful, Ducky D. Hold on. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sorry? Hi, Ducky D. Sorry, just now we weren't. It's okay, Ducky D. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Well, we'll see you at the festival tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, hurries off. Sorry, waves goodbye after her. I thought you didn't want to come over. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination's being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down her face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ducky D? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Ducky D. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if that takes the entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Papa, Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reach. I'm scared, Ducky D. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh, Sayuri. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's enough. I don't want you to hurt anyone. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. What do I say? What do I say? I love you? I love you is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know you like that. I love you? I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone out at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you were truly the most important person. That's why I accept any of your burdens, as long as we With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Ducky D. Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Ducky D, is this really okay? Yeah. I want to see what I look like, bruh. I hold Sayuri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I'm always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay. It makes it take some time, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there. That's all that matters, okay? I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly release each other, so I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it has always a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything else more right now. It's really new and scary. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace is best. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, sir? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what the heck? This game is getting fucking dark. I'm getting scared. What the hell is happening? I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. Oh my god. Alright, bruh. It's the day of the festival. And Sayuri's not answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly. The banner ear and I painted is dry, and I gently wrote her to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget, and I didn't. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri. Ducky D, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought Monica's placing little books on the desks. I found a poem. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not really that simple. Maybe I should have gone to wake her up. You should take a little responsibility for her, Ducky D. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But that quickly that we're a couple now, I didn't really explain. Jeez, you don't know. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think, eh? I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came in really nice. Yeah, sure. I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head. 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 Holy shit. Get out of my head. 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 Get out of. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. What? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? I get a pit in my stomach. Ducky D, what's wrong? This feels different. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri. So, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. Where'd the music go? Yeah. Should try a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture for her walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. I let myself in. Sayuri, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In the case, it just feels right. Sayuri, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. It isn't. I gently open the door.